Okay, the National Caucus and the NEC meeting, it's like a midterm assessment of your party. Of course, Nigerians will not expect less for you to say you are a vote of confidence and a pass mark for your party. But if you take a look at the situation in the country, the hunger, the challenges in the country, how will you assess the performance of your party and also of the government? Because a lot of Nigerians will say, oh, things are still difficult. I'd like you to give your own assessment.
Since you have bifurcated your focus, talking about achievement of our party, the primary functions of political party is to mobilize and organize for success at elections. And if that would be the barometer, I would say that the leadership of our party and our party under Dr. Abdullahi Umaru Ganduje, we have performed exceedingly well. Of the off-cycle elections that were done in Imo, Kogi, Bayelsa, Edo, and Ondo State at governorship level, our party only lost one. That would, for instance, put our score be at more than 90%. If any student score more than 70%, you say that student is a student of distinction. But beyond that, we also have off-cycle elections at the senatorial, at the House of Assembly, and also at the House of Representatives level. In that also, we won more than 80% of the seats on offer. And we also see that our party is a party that people are coming to join in droves. As of yesterday, part of the scorecard that we gave the NEC was the fact that even at the National Assembly, as of today, no less than 12 people at the House of Rep had decamped to our party, and at the senatorial level, we had 3 that are decamped to our party, and many other people are also coming to join our party. Aside this, high-profile politicians are also joining our party, like the former president of the Senate and the former governorship candidate of even the Labour Party, even the DG of the campaign of the Labour Party in Anambra State, the former chairman of NNPP Working Committee, Professor Rufai Alkali, joined our party. So if there's a party that is growing in leaps and bounds, and they're also galvanizing its members and members of the public towards achievement of the goal of consolidating on power, that is the APC under the leadership of Dr. Abdullahi Umaru Ganduje. In terms of assessment of our government, and that will be to look closely at the facts. There are 2 cardinal decisions that were taken by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on May 29, 2023. That is one, removal of the fuel subsidy, which had become an hiatus. It had become an albatross to development of Nigeria. Because even when I was in the Senate, we discovered that we were spending more money on fuel subsidy than what we spend on health, education, infrastructure, and defense combined. The question is that which society will be able to sustain that? And we are spending close to 97% of our government spending was on the deficit basis. So talking about what has been done in that regard, I will speak to that. The second landmark decision taken by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was flotation of the Naira. Let the Naira find its real value so that we will not be using our resources to subsidize Naira and support the Naira. The Naira will be able to derive its real value. Now, as at the time the policies were put in place, we must admit that it was very tough. It was a very hard sell, and it brought a lot of challenges to Nigerian people. But we can say, as of today, the removal of fuel subsidy has brought in its wake certain fundamental development in the favor of the Nigerian people. One, there are more resources available for infrastructure development, and of course to be able to advance and develop our economy. Secondly, too, it has also led to a situation whereby the incessant strikes and the protests that stop government operations and disrupt peace has become a thing of the past. Now, market forces determined. As at yesterday, even one of the major marketers had to even bring down the fuel price, which shows that we are getting there. And of course, in terms of using those resources that have been freed to assist Nigeria, net fund, that the student loan fund was not in place when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu took over. As of today, and no less than 650,000 students are benefited from that very impactful scheme to ensure that the children of Nigeria have access to education, notwithstanding the economic background. In terms of flotation of the naira, that has also helped us. When it started, it was also tough. We must admit that naira was almost sliding towards 2,000 naira per dollar. As at yesterday, it now has come down to about 1,480. And of course, that will be the first time in the history of Nigeria, is the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu time, that you see a situation whereby a price will go up and then it will come down. That shows that market parameters are really indicating what should be, not arbitrary fixation of price in order to satisfy rent seekers in our economy.
We'll still discuss more on this, but we'll take this quick commercial